can a misplaced sign be at the root of a major lawsuit? Let's explore a recent case that answers this question. Sherry Gold, a 72-year-old woman, was enjoying a day just like any other. She was visiting her local Starbucks, a routine many of us can relate to. Little did she know, her life was about to change dramatically. As Sherry left the coffee shop, she found herself in the path of an SUV exiting the drive-through lane. The vehicle struck Sherry, resulting in severe injuries that would require her to rely on a walker or cane for mobility. The impact damaged her left foot, right ankle, abdomen, and left elbow. Her injuries were so severe that she would eventually require knee replacement surgery. But what led to this tragic incident? Looking at the scene, it became apparent that the layout of the Starbucks location was a significant factor. The store's design prioritized outdoor seating over pedestrian space, effectively pushing walk-in customers like Sherry into the path of exiting drive-through traffic. The accident was a direct result of a misplaced sign and a corporate decision that prioritized seating over safety. This decision not only led to Sherry's accident but also opened up Starbucks to a major lawsuit. Since the accident, Starbucks has made some changes to improve safety. Yellow paint striping and signage have been added to warn people to watch for pedestrians. However, these changes came too late for Sherry. It's a stark reminder that safety should never be an afterthought, but a priority from the very beginning. As we delve deeper into this case, we'll uncover the arguments, defenses, and verdict that unfolded in the courtroom. This incident sparked a legal battle that caught the attention of many, proving that even the smallest details, like a misplaced sign, can lead to significant consequences. Sherry Gold's lawsuit centered around a compelling argument: the design of the store. The layout of this particular Starbucks was such that it guided walk-in customers like Sherry directly into the path of drive-through traffic. The argument posited that the company's decision to prioritize outdoor seating had inadvertently compromised the safety of foot traffic. Gold argued that this corporate choice created a hazardous environment, essentially pushing pedestrians off the sidewalk and into the line of exiting vehicles. The crux of her case was that Starbucks had prioritized customer comfort and aesthetics over pedestrian safety, leading directly to her unfortunate accident. It was also highlighted that the store lacked adequate warning signs to alert both pedestrians and drivers of potential hazards. The layout of the store, compounded by the lack of clear signage, had created a perfect storm, culminating in Miss Gold's accident. Gold's legal team provided examples of other Starbucks locations that had a different layout, one that prioritized pedestrian safety. These examples serve to underscore the argument that Starbucks could have and should have done better. Starbucks, however, did not agree with Gold's allegations. Here's what they had to say. In response to the lawsuit, a Starbucks spokesperson expressed disappointment with the jury's verdict. They stated, "While we respect the jury's service, we believe the allegations against Starbucks are without merit." The corporation argued that it was not the layout of the store that caused the accident, but rather an unfortunate set of circumstances. Starbucks made it clear that they believed the responsibility of the accident fell on the driver of the vehicle, not the company. They asserted that the driver should have been more cautious and aware of pedestrians in the vicinity. However, the jury saw things differently and held Starbucks accountable for the incident. Despite these changes, Starbucks remained steadfast in their belief that they were not at fault. They maintained that their primary responsibility is to create a safe and welcoming environment for all customers, and they believed they were doing just that on the day of Gold's accident. The corporation has not taken the verdict lying down. They're planning to seek a new trial, hoping to overturn the nearly $9 million judgment against them. Starbucks believes that a new trial will allow them to present their case in a different light, one that absolves them of any blame in the incident. Despite the corporation's stance, the jury had their own views on the matter. The jury's verdict was a significant moment in this case. Sherry Gold, the 72-year-old woman at the heart of this case, was awarded nearly $9 million in damages. This verdict was a loud and clear message that corporations cannot place profits over people's safety. The nearly $9 million verdict was broken down into several key aspects. These damages were not just a token amount, but a careful consideration of Gold's past, present, and future circumstances. Gold was awarded an estimated $970,000 for her future medical expenses alone. This amount took into account the extensive physical injuries she sustained, including a damaged left foot, right ankle, abdomen, and left elbow. The jury recognized that these injuries would require ongoing medical attention, including a potential knee replacement. In addition to the medical expenses, Gold was awarded $1.5 million for the pain and suffering she had endured since the accident. This was a recognition of the immense physical and emotional toll the accident had taken on her. But the jury didn't stop there. They further awarded Gold $6.5 million for her future suffering. This was a powerful acknowledgement of the long-term impact the accident would have on her life. The jury's verdict was a clear indication that they believed Starbucks was at fault. They held the corporation responsible for creating a dangerous situation that led to Gold's injuries. The decision to maximize outdoor seating at the expense of pedestrian safety was deemed a gross oversight. However, this verdict was not just about holding Starbucks accountable. It was also about preventing such incidents from happening in the future. It served as a stern reminder to corporations everywhere about the importance of prioritizing customer safety over profits. This verdict sent a shockwave through the corporate world, but what has happened since the trial? The impact of this case extends beyond the courtroom. Since the unfortunate event, the Starbucks store has implemented new safety measures. Yellow paint striping and signage now clearly mark the pedestrian path, warning drivers to watch out for those on foot. Amid the hustle and bustle of grabbing that morning latte or afternoon pick-me-up, these changes aim to ensure safety is always served first. But this case isn't just about Starbucks. It's a stark reminder for all businesses that safety should never be an afterthought. Store layout and design must take into account not just the flow of customers, but also their well-being. The argument made by Sherry Gold's lawsuit was that a corporate decision prioritized seating space over pedestrian safety. It's a sobering reminder that decisions made in boardrooms can have very real and sometimes tragic consequences on the ground. As we've seen, a simple design decision can have far-reaching consequences. This case has taught us many important lessons. Firstly, the importance of store layout and design cannot be overstated. Secondly, the case underscores the concept of corporate responsibility. Starbucks, a global corporation, was held accountable for a decision that contributed to Gold's accident. Despite Starbucks' argument that the allegations were without merit, the jury decided otherwise. This sends a strong message to corporations that they can and will be held responsible for their actions, particularly when those actions lead to harm. Thirdly, this case illustrates the potential for large settlements in personal injury cases. Gold was awarded nearly $9 million for her injuries, including future medical expenses, past and future pain, and suffering. The size of this settlement highlights the serious financial implications of personal injury cases, not only for the victims, but also for the defendants. Businesses, therefore, must do everything in their power to ensure the safety of their customers to avoid such costly lawsuits. Lastly, the case emphasizes the need for vigilance. Whether you are a business owner or a customer, it is crucial to be aware of your surroundings and take necessary precautions. It's essential to remember that accidents can happen anywhere, even in places we perceive as safe, like a coffee shop. The case of Sherry Gold versus Starbucks has provided valuable insights into the importance of safety, corporate responsibility, and the potential consequences of personal injury lawsuits. It serves as a stark reminder of the power of the law and the importance of maintaining safe environments for all. Remember, even a misplaced sign can be at the root of a major lawsuit. Stay vigilant and stay safe.